just had a delivery show up, and this is something I just ordered last week. It was a pre-sale item. This company just came out with this. Super excited to get it unboxed, show you what it is. So let's get started. Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. I'm Nick, aka Dad, and finally a warm day here in Central Illinois. I think we're gonna get about 50, 51 degrees, but not only is the sun shining and it's a beautiful day, we had a product show up that I was hoping was gonna be here yesterday, but arrived today, and this is from Broaddict. Now this was a pre-sale item, something they just came out with. You can still get it on their website. This is their new Bronco tailgate slide out. So let's get this thing unboxed, show you how nice it is. Now first off, this is a pretty heavy box. They actually have handles built into this thing already. I've already kind of cut off the tape around the box lid. Now first off too, the packaging is really nice. They have this like 1/2-inch cardboard. Even the top is 1/2-inch cardboard as well. My kids were actually standing on top of this, so it's actually packaged really nice. It's super heavy, if that gives you any indication on how well this thing is built. We also have, about 1-inch packing foam on top here as well. Looks like we have our instructions, solutions for shaking issues. Okay, so got some extra instructions there. Looks like we have some 3 pieces of vinyl mat here. I believe that goes on to into the storage spots, which we'll show you here. And then we have the product itself. Nice thing is, has a rubber mat that's all pre-cut. Looks like my kids might have hid a chocolate chip inside there. And it says you should probably have 2 people help you with this, but we're going to try to do this by ourselves. Looks like we've got maybe some foam weather stripping type tape in here, some traction tape maybe, hardware. And yeah, it's all packaged in. Boy, even on the inside, it's about 1.5 inches thick foam. So looking forward to getting this installed. Let's get this thing out of the box and hopefully get it over to the Bronco. Show you how easy it is to install this. Well, in the instructions, it tells you only need an M8 socket, a ratchet, and some scissors. But first you got to start off by taking out your current floor, which is going to be a 10mm bolt. So we'll get all 4 of these taken out, actually 8 of them taken out, because you got 1 under each kind of cargo hold down point. Take off your covers, expose those to 10mm. Let's get to this. All right, we got all 8 bolts out, got our covers off. Just need to pull out all of the little cargo holders and then remove the floor. Now that the floor is out, we can get to installing the base pieces for the tailgate slide out. So you can see we've already got kill mat down, which does make getting bolts in and out a little bit tricky. We also have some wiring for our subwoofer and our amp. And I've also seen some people talking about how tailgate tables won't work real well with this slide out as well. So we'll see about that. Get this piece off here possibly to see if we need to, and then get on with putting in the slide out. So here's everything we got in our kit. We've got some little cargo rings, some T-bolts here. We've got some double-sided tape with little plastic, what looks like, maybe spacers, something like that in there. These are rolls of Velcro. And then some traction tape all came in here. Along with, we got, I believe this is probably for all of the bolts on here, an Allen wrench. Which I'm assuming is probably, the M8 they're talking about. Now, we're going to need this first off. We can use our ratchet. But you've got these 2 rods here. It says disassemble the component. You've got that rod and that rod. It actually wants you to take that out because that was really just for shipping, I guess, just to keep this thing square. So we'll take those out, and it's only just 1 bolt on either end. take that out, we'll remove those 2 rods. Well, now that we have those rods out, now kind of the construction begins, where this is, they call it their P4 tape, and it's actually like a vinyl tape. I thought it was traction tape, but you put this 8 inches on both sides just to keep from scratching. So it's nice that they're thinking about that when you're installing this. And it says actually 2 people, but we'll see if we can get it done with just 1. It is a good time to fold down that rear seat. It will make it easier. But we understand we're going to actually be reusing our bolts that we used out of here before to put it back down. So let me get this set into place, get those bolts that we actually pulled out from the cargo hold downs, and we'll get to bolting this down. You're actually going to slide it out a little bit. That's why you want 2 people. You slide it out all the way, you get the back one cinched down, then you close it and then do the front one. So I'll see if I can slide out just a little bit and be able to bolt down those back ones first. Awesome, we got it in by myself. So at the beginning I talked about M8. Well, they have M8 bolts, but you'll be using that 10mm. And I'm gonna actually put down these front ones first, just a little bit, just to keep it from going anywhere, just in case. I understand that they want 2 people doing this, just from the side of, you know, being safe with putting this in. It doesn't slide out on you and hurt your vehicle. But I can access these front ones right now, so I'll just get them started on both sides here. And I'm not going to tighten them down yet. We're just going to get them started pretty much, and then we'll go to the back and just make sure that we don't want to tighten them yet, because just in case we need to make some adjustments, we can do that. But yeah, there we got that one started. We got this one already started. So I'll jump to the back here once I get 2 more started on both sides here, and then we will slide this out just a little bit. I think it'll sit just fine without me holding it. Seems like it's really well built. Other thing I've heard people talking about is this handle, that if you have a tailgate table, you may have to make some modifications to your table. I've also seen some guys doing modifications to this handle, which is probably what I'm going to end up doing, I have a feeling. So we'll see. But I got those started. Now let me just slide this out. It's these 2 end outside ones. This slides out a little bit. Now we can access the back. Let me get those started. We'll get this wrapped up. Well, we've got it all installed. So now, you know, we've got the outer side locks, do just the top portion, which we may have to adjust our tailgate with our tailgate limiter that we have. We're kind of rubbing on the passenger side there, but locks into place. And then when you want to take it back, just hit those locks again, pull up on them on the outside locks, push it back in. The inside locks are what I was really interested in, is that we've got now another storage bin here. That's where these little guys go. So you can have them open if you want. You can put down these vinyl pieces in here. We can put our tools back here. We can put our recovery gear back here. Looking forward to this, because now we've just got more storage solutions for our Bronco, and we can still get our dogs in the back. Just give this an unlock here, push it in, locks back into place. All right, so final thoughts on the Broaddict slide out. It was actually a really easy install. 10mm socket, grab yourself an extension, grab yourself a swivel, elbow, whatever you want to call it, and your ratchet, and that's really all you need. Looking at this thing, it's really stout. I've always thought Broaddict made kind of cheap parts, but this has a lot of weight to it. It works really well. The sticker right here on the top says 265 pounds max load, but I've seen some of their comments on the site, and they're telling people it can hold up to more, but that's what we really feel safe, and I'm sure it's for the slides themselves. Couple other things, you know, the drawers, especially on this slide out in the middle, the lower slide out, it slides out really easy, gets to about here and sticks a little bit. I was worried that maybe I had a little tweaked, but it's pretty much squared up. But I think it's because you've got one slide comes out, pull a little bit harder, and the rest of it comes out. Now, maybe over time, this will get a little bit easier, but yeah, right now I don't think it's really tweaked that much. It still looks pretty square. It's nice that it has this top mat. Each compartment in the pull-out slide below has its own mat. They give you some Velcro in that to stick down to hold everything in place if you want to. Tips though, besides the tools you're going to need, make sure you don't tighten anything down. You want to push this back as far as you can, because mine on the passenger side is still sticking out a little bit past, you know, the panels on the inside. I've already checked, the tailgate does close. Now we do have a JCR tailgate table in here, but it still closes even with that. It does though hit the handle for the top slide. So I'll be using my little Allen wrench here that they supplied, take out one bolt on each side, and I'm just going to remove the handle. We'll come up with another option that's less restrictive, something that sits further back in, because it does sit out further than the top slide. But it was a super easy install. If you have any kind of wiring back here, whether it's for an amplifier, lights, something like that, make sure you have plenty of wire to route around the slide itself, because you want it sitting flat against the floor. I did not have enough for my subwoofer box because it was going kind of back at an angle. I tried to pull out the wiring a little bit and it pulled out of the subwoofer box. So I'll be taking this panel off at some point to get back to that wiring, and probably have to take out the slide again. But just something I made a mistake with that I don't want you to. So hopefully you have found this informative. I'm looking forward to giving you reviews down the road of how it's still doing. Let you know if that slide still is hard to pull in and out, or if it's more of just needing to break in. And just have some fun with it and see how it works out for the family. So if you found it informative, hit that like button. And as always, don't forget to smash the subscribe button, because Monk and I are constantly looking for tips, tricks, and products that we use on our Bronco that you can use on yours. As always though, thanks for watching. Have a blessed day. Bye.